the best unk slop games of all time.
What y'all know about this right here? What y'all know about that Nintendo?
Gunstar Heroes. Well, there's quite a bit of selling points for this game. First, the levels are fantastic. Each level is a new environment, none of them feel the same. You even have a space shooter level. Number 2, weapons. There are a number of different weapons that you can get. However, if you combine the weapons, you get even a bigger weapon or a better weapon. There's so many different combinations. My favorite, of course, the lightning tracking gun. Just hold down the fire button and watch the boom booms. Number 3, epic boss battles. My favorite, and I think everyone else's favorite who ever played this game, 7 forms. And just like his name suggests, he has 7 different forms. A soldier, a crab, a armadillo hedgehog, a bird, whatever the fuck this is, a tiger, a fucking gun. Yeah. Imagine being this guy and your enemy turns into a giant fucking handgun. Megatron, eat your heart out. 4, co-op play. Do I really need to say anything else? And don't get me started with that god-awful Game Boy Advance sequel. I mean, what the fuck was that? Shorter levels, a shorter game, and even a rehash of the first game's happenings and events? You had 15 years to make a sequel, and that's the best you can do. A fucking shitty Game Boy Advance game that took me less than an hour to beat. Bitch, please. Grab a friend, pop in the original, have some fun.
Looks like the rocket's rising up again!
Are you fucking evil wedding cakes and the killer Venus flytrap and recovered the 7 Vampires free.
Mario RPG. Before Square became Square Enix and did things like...
Oh, Jesus God! What mother pumpers designed this?
They actually made awesome games. With a story, and structure, and characters. Case in point, Mario RPG. Now, much like how Sonic Saturday AM, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, was the only time anyone ever gave a shit about Sonic lore, this was the only time anyone ever gave a shit about Mario lore. This game actually gave the Mushroom Kingdom some structure into how it actually looks and what characters are residing in it, and what environments are out there. You had a number of memorable characters in this game, both friend and foe, who were never seen again. And they all had their own little interesting backstories. You had this mushroom cloud thing. I thought he was a marshmallow, but his name was Mellow. And turned out he was adopted by these sperm tadpole things. So that was interesting. You had a doll that was possessed by star spirits. And even Bowser had his own little story too going on. He was kicked out of his castle, he joins your party. He even confronts his minions who have like started their own families and opened up shop. Yeah, his little demon mushroom things that started their own family and shops and stuff after they disbanded. I don't know, it's just those little moments that I find hilarious and memorable. And he had awesome boss battles, including the fucking Power Rangers even. Yeah, they form a Megazord and you beat the shit out of it. So for all those people who hate Power Rangers, this is the game for you right here, just to play that one part. One part that sadly I remember a lot was the Sweet Hotel. There's a lot of inns in this game, but there's one in particular that's more expensive to stay at than the others. And I stayed more than one night, and I didn't have the coins to pay up. So the game forces you to actually work a shift at this hotel. So here I am in this fantastic world full of wonder monsters and magic powers, and I'm working at a fucking hotel showing people to their room in order to pay off my imaginary debt in this fucking video game. It's too bad the Paper Mario series never really captured that magic. Don't get me wrong, I do find them actually fun, but there's RPG Lite, and then there's just plain vanilla. Then you can't get any more plain vanilla than with the Paper Mario series. The Paper Mario series never did have those memorable moments that you would find in it. Including some of the characters like Booster and the casino, the fucking mine ride. I can't even name anything close to those moments in Paper Mario. And then there was this unbeatable boss that came out of Final Fantasy. I can never beat that bag of dicks. Here, my entire party has been turned into mushrooms, and there's no way to cure it unless you die. So basically, I'm just watching my party members get pummeled to death at this point. Watch, now that I'm playing this 20 years later, I'm probably gonna beat this asshole. Oh my god! I think I just pooped a little. Mario RPG, I'd fuck you in the slot if I could. Don't tell anyone.
Role playing game やったことない人も OK マリオと旅に出ようドラマを作ろう Role playing game やり尽くすマリオです